What's going on, guys? I'm sitting at the house in my room where I create stuff and do my little magic. I just want to talk about a couple things. Nothing too intense, okay, guys? Um, you know, as the years go by and I'm getting older and I see all the changes there's, happening, um, it it kind of always puts me in some kind of mood. I don't know how to describe it, but you know, I see so many changes, and I always feel like I'm staying the same, but I'm not. I'm always constantly changing, and I always change or adapt. You know, my art, which is music or hiking or whatever I choose to partake in. Um, I try to always be you know approach things with open eyes and stuff. Or new eyes, so to speak. So everything's like have a has an innocence to it. Like you're learning something for the first time, and that's my approach. And I'm not trying to change the world or anything. And I'm not trying to prove anything to myself because I know who I am. But anyways, I digress. I still do that. Um, I've seen a lot of hard changes in this year already, and it's been a difficult, year. And uh, with the, new additions to the family and um, the passing of loved ones, it's been difficult for me. Um, I might not always display that, in my videos and stuff, and I might project like a attitude of being aloof, not fully aware of what's going on, but I'm totally fully aware, okay, um, and sometimes I might say, I don't have time or something like that, and that's on me. That's an excuse for me. You know what I mean? You know, as I see things change over the years, um, I'm seeing where my life is going. Kind of like a kind of like an observer. You know, and I try to be in the now and try to be present in my own life. And not let it pass me by. Um, but sometimes, it's hard, and I don't feel like I'm always present in the moment, because a lot of past experiences might affect my, present being. Um, and life's a difficult journey for everyone, and everyone has their own path. Um, More difficult for others than um, I'm fortunate to have what I have, and fortunate to have the experiences I've had. You know, um, I'm very thankful and humble for that. I'm not trying to say I'm better than anyone else or anything, and I harbor nothing but peace. I know it sounds funny, but peace and tranquility for all. Um, I've always been in the pursuit of my own happiness, and even as a young child, that's what I strive to achieve and obtain. you know, I don't know if you call it law of attraction or positivity or what, but I've been really having my nose to the grindstone and working towards a goal. And I know in this day and age, a lot of people are suffering, and a lot of people are struggling just to get the basic needs met. And I see that every day, and I'm not oblivious to that. Like I said, I'm not trying to be anybody that I'm not. That being said, I can't always help everybody, okay? And sometimes I can't be there for everybody, because I'm just one person, and when you're carrying a lot of burdens on your back and becoming like the cornerstone of, your inner circle or outer circle, or whatever you want to say, your peers or anything, and they depend on you so much, whether it be work or in a public setting, it gets difficult, like you're carrying the whole world on your shoulders, and that stress can eat you up. I realize that everyone is not as fortunate as I am, and no, not everyone has the same opportunities that I have. Uh, um, and I'm thankful what I had. I'm thankful for what I have, and I don't overlook it. I help when I can. And it gets difficult sometimes because I do have a big heart, even though a lot of people don't see that sometimes, because they only see what I allow them to see. Because I have like a self-protecting wall that I build, and I know that, I'm aware of my faults, okay? And sometimes I fail to let people in, and I might come off as cold or not caring, or or lack of empathy. But it's quite the opposite. Because I feel so much that I can't help everybody, and I can't be there for everybody, and it's really difficult for me, because I know I'm dropping the ball, and when you have so many people depending on you, it's hard to keep everyone happy, and my whole point in the whole my whole journey has been trying to keep myself happy. It's hard to keep people happy when you know, you're inside falling apart, and you struggle every day just to make every day, just to be here every day and not give up. I'm not trying to be a downer or anything, but sometimes that stress can get to you, and you make poor choice decisions, and you hurt people that you love. It's not intentional, but you do hurt them anyway. You hurt them. Um, like I said, I'm not trying to be a guru or anything. Um, I'm just showing you guys my life. I lead a simple life, and it doesn't take much to make me happy, but I try to keep myself happy, optimistic about life, because sometimes life becomes unbearable, and sometimes life can really beat you down if you let it. You have to be strong. I mean, I'm not trying to preach or anything, guys, and I'm not a preacher, and I'm not a saint. I'm not some stoic, vision that everyone could look up to all the time. You know, I have my faults, and I just do the best I can, and try to enjoy myself on this journey that I'm on, with the time I have left. You know, um, I'm not sure if anyone's interested in what my journey is, because most of the time people are interested in themselves, in their journeys. You know, and I understand that completely. You know, life is a personal journey, and you determine who you let into your life and who you keep in your life, and what your inner circle is, and how you display yourself to the world. You know, I know I get kind of weird and crazy sometimes, but I do what I feel in my heart. You know, I don't try to hurt people or be selfish like that. But I want to enjoy this life too, you know? Because I don't know what's on the other side. I don't know if we're just, gone and that's it. So, not to sound religious or, any kind of spiritual thing, but, I wonder sometimes, because, I heard something like, in 100 years, who's going to care? I heard that. So what I do today, in 100 years, who's going to care? In 200 years, who's going to know I existed? And everything I've strived to do in this world will just fade into the darkness. No one will ever know what I've done in my life. And that sort of affects me sometimes. I try my best, guys. I really do. And I don't try to be a crybaby or anything, but I'm trying to hold it together and do the best I can. So if I come off cold or uncaring or stuff, it's not that at all. I wasn't given an instruction manual of how to live my life, without sounding religious or anything like that. I can only, adapt and change to the experiences I've experienced. And I don't know where this journey's going to take me, guys. I really don't. I know everyone else doesn't either. We can only speculate where we're going to go and what's going to happen to us. We can never know for sure a positive thing that we know where we're going to go. I know people say they know where they're going to go, but do you really? There's no guarantees in life, and there's no guarantees that you'll wake up tomorrow, or today. I kind of struggle with my own mortality sometimes. I don't want this video to be a depressing one, but I want it to be serious, so you see that, I'm just like everyone else, and I don't claim to be nothing I'm not. Everything I do to show you guys that's who I am, and that's it. With this time I have left in this world, uh, I do the best I can, and I try to help people along the way, like I said. But it is a struggle for you know taking people on the journey. Because when you build up walls around yourself, um, it's hard to, you know, give an easement and let people in and feel safe and secure in your own self. Uh, you have to shape shift to um, adapt to the times, kind of, so to speak. I don't know how else to describe it. You have to be flexible and discerning on how your life's going to be. You can make the right decisions in life, and you can make the wrong decisions in life. You know, I mean, everyone can tell you how to live your life, but it's up to you to make that final decision on how you want to live your life. And, I mean, you can surround yourself with everyone, or you can surround yourself with no one. I know many times I choose the latter, and I just go in my own solitude because I'm comfortable there. I'm comfortable walking the solo path and walking alone because it's hard for me to connect. I don't blame anyone, but you know, I really don't know. I really don't know how to change sometimes. I'm always in that fight or flight mode, sort of, on the ready to just burn the bridges, so to speak, and the scorched earth policy. And it's not literal, it's figurative, okay, guys? That means just cutting ties with everyone. And that being it, But that's not a perfect way to live or look at things. Because if you don't have no one in your life, you can't hurt no one in your life, and that's kind of like an adage or whatever. But the only thing is, when you don't have no one in your life, it can be very depressing. I have my kids, and the people I interact with on the, in the public is very limited to my, work life. I have to interact with people and stuff, and of course I'm doing social media, so I interact with people too. Probably not as often as people would like, but I do my best, guys. I know this is going to be a long video, I'm sorry. But this is how I truly feel, I'm trying. I'm trying to adapt to all the changes, I'm trying to be better. And I want to be better, So I'll try to open my heart more, and that's all I can do is try and not give up. So I'm not trying to make anyone feel sorry for me or anything, guys. Like I said, I appreciate everything that the viewers, and I appreciate my life. Okay, because I know it's a pretty good one, and I can't be like a lot of these people on social media and run around giving money away and you know try to prove to themselves that they're helping out people and stuff. I can't do that. Um, I can only do what I feel in my heart is. I'm not downing them. I'm not. You know, they're doing a good job and they do what they feel in their hearts to do. Okay. Um, I do have compassion for people, so you know. But like I said, I have to be happy too. You know. Um, Sorry, guys. uh, but I just want to say thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and you know, just hang in there and don't give up. Okay. All right. As always, take care and peace. All right.